Hi, I'm Danny O, and in this episode, I talk about your ass. Your ass, or your glutes, as you may call them, I think are overlooked in terms of treatment and exercise and mobility. We have for many years, 10 or 15 years, been focusing on this. We've been focusing on the core. We have to realize that, of course, the core is important, but we may have neglected your ass. There are many people I see with hip pain, with tightness through the hips, with sore glutes, with very weak glutes. And my job is to help those people get a balance between mobility, strength, and firing patterns. In terms of strength, there are many things you can do to help the glutes, including squats, banded walks, hip thrusts, and many more exercises you can do to help strengthen your glutes so you can get through day-to-day movements, including getting off your chair, getting off the ground, walking, running, and just general mobility. If you don't have general mobility, if you can't get off the ground, if you can't get out of your chair, you will be in a nursing home very soon. So it's time to start strengthening your glutes and also looking at your hip mobility and the firing patterns of your glute muscles. What do I mean by mobility? Well, I mean by mobility means to see if you have good hip rotation, so the ball and socket of your hip actually rotates internally and externally. We also want to look at how you squat, how you move, how you walk, and those types of functional activities that you should be able to do. Let me tell you a quick story. I used to train two ladies in the gym, one directly after the other. They both wanted to work on their glutes, and so one of them wanted to have bigger glutes, and the other one wanted smaller glutes, bigger ass, smaller ass. And they came into the gym one after the other to train with me. And guess what? I gave them exactly the same exercises. True story. It's not an endless science, glute training. It's really quite simple and everyone can do it. In terms of muscle firing, what I'm looking at is when you're laying on your stomach and you lift your leg up, if that glute doesn't fire first, meaning if it doesn't contract first before your hamstring or your lower back, it means the sequence of firing of your glutes or your back and your hamstring is out of order. When you lift that leg, so when you walk, when you extend your leg, you want that glute to fire and then perhaps hamstring and lower back. What I find in too many people is the back actually fires first, so that can put a lot of pressure on your lower back and cause your back to be sore over time. How do we rectify this? We change the firing sequence of the glutes by just focusing on your glute to contract before you actually move. So you have that powerhouse of your gluteal muscles to act before you go into a functional movement like standing, walking, or getting off a chair, up off the ground, or running. It really is that simple, and if you master that, it'll take a lot of pressure off your lower back. Your hips will actually get more mobile as you move, and you'll just generally feel a lot better. So try and get into the glute strengthening as quickly as possible. I'm going to do a live event probably early next week, and what I'll record is some really important glute exercises, so keep your eye on that. I'll talk to you soon.